Have you ever been asked to leave a rage room for being too calm? The rage room was my therapist's idea. You need to express your anger about the divorce, Dr. Patel said. You're too composed. It's not healthy. She was probably right. My wife had left me for my brother, took the house, the dog, even my grandmother's ring. My response? I calmly signed the papers and wished them well. Everyone said I was handling it too well. So I booked a session at Smash City, the new rage room that opened downtown. They give you a baseball bat, protective gear, and a room full of stuff to destroy. The guy at the counter, Rex, looked exactly like you'd expect. Facial piercings, neck tattoo, perpetual scowl. First time? He asked. Yeah, my therapist recommended it. Rough divorce? Something like that. He handed me the gear. You get 30 minutes. Go nuts. People usually need a break after 15, but the room's yours for the full half hour. The room was perfect. Old TVs, dishes, a printer, some mannequins, even a car windshield. I picked up the bat, took a breath, and gently tapped a plate. It cracked. I set it down carefully and moved to the TV. One measured swing, the screen cracked. I nodded, satisfied, and straightened a picture frame that was crooked on the wall. 5 minutes in, Rex burst through the door. Dude, what are you doing? Breaking things? You're organizing while you break. You just sorted the plates by size before cracking them. He wasn't wrong. I'd been methodically working through the room, breaking items in order of size and material density. I'd even swept the glass shards into neat piles. This is how I process anger, I explained. By color-coding destruction? It's therapeutic, Rex called his manager. They watched through the window as I carefully dismantled a printer, laying each component out before crushing it with precise bat swings. When I started labeling the piles of debris with a Sharpie I'd brought, they intervened. Sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave, the manager said, but I paid for 30 minutes. You're making the other customers uncomfortable. The guy in room 3 says your systematic approach is giving him anxiety. How does he know what I'm doing? You can hear through the walls. He says you're counting your swings and rating each break on a scale of 1 to 10 for satisfaction. That was also true. The plate had been a 6, the TV an 8. They refunded half my money and suggested I try traditional therapy instead. As I left, I heard Rex tell his manager, that was the scariest thing I've ever seen. Pure controlled rage. But here's what they didn't understand. This was my rage. When my brother announced he was in love with Melanie at my birthday dinner, I didn't flip the table. I cataloged every betrayal in my mind. When Melanie said she'd been unhappy for years, I didn't scream. I mentally organized every lie she'd told. When they posted their engagement photos 3 months after our divorce, I didn't burn them. I filed them under evidence of sociopathic behavior in my mental filing cabinet. A week later, I got a call from Smash City. Is this Terrence? It was Rex. Yes? Listen, weird request. We have a corporate team building event, and they want to do something different. Would you teach a class on organized rage expression? Excuse me? Controlled demolition therapy. You'd show people how to channel anger productively. The manager thinks it could be our new thing, Zen Rage or something. That's how I became Smash City's first methodical destruction instructor. Turns out, lots of people need permission to be angry in an organized way. Accountants who want to destroy calculators in numerical order. Librarians who need to alphabetize items before smashing them. Type A personalities who require structured chaos. My signature class is Systematic Smashing, a mindful approach to rage. We start with breathing exercises, create a destruction plan, execute with precision, then clean up meditatively. It's surprisingly popular. The irony is, teaching controlled rage finally helped me process my actual anger. Watching a CEO meticulously destroy a printer while sobbing about his father's expectations made me realize that maybe my composition was just another form of avoidance. 6 months later, I finally had my breakthrough. I was demonstrating proper bat grip to a class when I saw it. A mannequin that looked exactly like my brother. Same stupid haircut, same narrow shoulders. Without thinking, I swung with every ounce of rage I'd been organizing for 2 years. The head flew across the room. The class stood in shocked silence. Then they applauded. That, one student said, was beautiful. Rex framed the mannequin head. It hangs in the lobby under. A sign, Terrence's breakthrough. Sometimes chaos is necessary. My therapist was thrilled. You finally expressed authentic anger. I immediately swept up the pieces and categorized them by material. Baby steps, she said. Last month, my brother called. He and Melanie are getting divorced. She left him for his boss. He wanted sympathy, maybe even forgiveness. I suggested he try Smash City. Ask for Rex, I said. Tell him you need the full chaos package. No organization allowed. I'm still teaching my classes, still methodically destroying things. But now, occasionally, I allow myself one swing of pure, unorganized rage. Usually it's something that reminds me of them. The cleanup afterwards is always worth it.